Let's talk walking 101. We humans are walking machines. Only recently we stopped walking. Do you know how many steps a day you're walking? 0 steps, 2,500 steps, 5,000, 7,000, or more than 7,000 steps. So let's find out why is walking important. What really helps the brain stay active and perform is actually walking. The reason why we have brains is because we needed to perform complex movements. Let's think about our ancestors. We used to have to walk to gather and hunt our food, go further away from home every time, and then also remember how to get back to the settlement. The more we did this, the more our brains had to adapt and evolve to handle complexity. The opposite is also seen. For example, the koala bear, they evolved into eating only one type of leaf, the eucalyptus leaf. Therefore, there is minimal need for complex movement, and this made their brain shrink by 20%. So let's talk about the benefits of walking. We show 20% better learning abilities after fast walking. Walking improves non-linear thinking and improves creativity. As we walk, our brain produces this neurochemical called BDNF, which is the brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which works like a brain fertilizer. It enhances our mood, makes us feel better, increase happiness and self-esteem, and as we walk, we release endorphins, which besides improving our mood, it also stimulates relaxation. And there is a strong correlation between walking and BMI, which is the body mass index, which indicates a better life over time when in between the health range of 18.5 and 24.9. A BMI of 25 may indicate overweight. BMI is calculated by dividing the body weight divided height in meters squared. Now, the question, how much should I walk? A comparative study that looked at 800 plus studies on walking found that there's an optimal range of steps per day that provides you with the optimal benefits ratio. This range is between 7,000 and 9,000 steps. Below 7,000 steps will expose you to greater risk of chronic disease. Above 9,000 steps, you still get more benefits, yet in a declining fashion. After every 2,000 additional steps, one step per day, it contributes in decreasing 2 to 3 centimeters of the waistline. After 10,000 steps, the decrease continues but at 0.7 centimeters. Out of these 7,000 steps, about 30 minutes should be done at a higher pace that increases the heart rate to reap the most benefits. And how often should we walk per day? When we are not walking, we are usually sitting. As soon as we sit down, all the energy that was going towards the legs now isn't needed any longer. These big muscles, these glutes that are our movers, aren't needed any longer, which means that our body processes less blood sugar. Once sitting, our body decreases the release of an enzyme called lipoprotein lipase by 90%. This protein is crucial in breaking down fat into energy. 1 hour after we sit down, our whole body metabolism, the rate at which we are burning energy, drops by 90%. And 2 hours after our HDL, which is the so-called good cholesterol, drops by 20%. A study at the University of Texas shows that students who sat for the entire day do not get any metabolic benefits from 1 hour of physical exercise right after being sitting the entire day. This is why, ideally, we want to break our sedentary state every 1 hour. So, and can I stretch or do any other movements instead of walking? Well, yes, stretching, balance, exercises, flexibility, they're all great. Yes, do them. But they don't give the same benefits for the brain, like walking. And scientists suspect that this is because of the increased heart rate, which plays a crucial role in reaping all the benefits that one typically gets through walking. So now, how can we measure our steps? First, we can spend a day analyzing our current lifestyle. What do we do at every hour of the day or during the whole day? Second, our phones are likely already have a built-in system of measurements, or we have a watch or an app that will tell us how many steps we did per day. And if we do not have an app or a watch, we can estimate 50 steps per minute for slow walking or 100 steps per minute for moderate walking, which is what we want. How can we make the most out of our walking habits? After we realize where we are at, after we analyze our current lifestyle, if we are below 7,000, let's find a way to get to those 7,000 steps. An amazing, great way is by adding a 30-minute morning walk to your current routine. Another great way is to add a short walk, 10-15 minutes walk right after the meal. Pro tip, I will do it 20 minutes early in the morning, fasted if possible, 20 minutes after lunch or brunch, and 20 minutes in the evening. And another way of doing it is walk when we need to get into a call, whether it's a business call or a social call. We can just stand up and walk around. I hope this has been a source of some inspiration for you. And I'm just going to give you a little challenge. If you're not doing it already, go for a morning walk. Ideally, go outdoors in nature. Start doing your morning walk. And if you're doing it already, then add another short walk in the middle of the day or in the evening, just to make sure that we get at least our 7,000 steps. Let's see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy your steps.